Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to US Election Hub, and today we're going to be doing a 2020 presidential election prediction between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, or Kamala Harris, however you pronounce it. And, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. And we're going to be starting by filling in the safe Democratic states. So Kamala Harris's home state is California, so obviously that is going to be a Democratic state anyway, but that is going to go big in favor of Kamala Harris in a potential election between Donald Trump. Obviously, you have the safe Democratic states in the Northeast, so let's go ahead and fill those in. And DC, Illinois will also be safe. And I would wager that Colorado is pretty safe in this election, and New Mexico. So let's go ahead and fill in the safe GOP states. So I still believe Arizona. Actually, I'm going to leave Arizona for now. But let's go ahead and fill in the safe ones that we know 100%. So as you guys may assume, Texas is getting a little bit more Democratic, but it's still going to be a Republican state on election day because, there's going to be higher Republican turnout in just, any election. And I don't think it's ready to flip just yet. Alaska is solid Republican as well. So Texas, Louisiana, the Deep South, we know these states are pretty, Republican. So let's go ahead and fill those in. And Utah, while it doesn't like Trump, it certainly will still vote Republican. So let's go ahead and change the things we have over here. So if we're looking at this, Kamala Harris has 192 to Donald Trump's 164. So one thing we need to understand is Kamala Harris is an interesting figure. So let's just go ahead and look at some polling here. In an Iowa caucus, this poll is really early out, just, from December 10th to 13th of 2018. What we can see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kamala Harris is only in 5th place. She's only in the top 5 candidates. And, she only has 5% of the vote. Even Elizabeth Warren is actually doing much better than her in, this matchup right here. So I think it's actually very interesting to see what's going on in this poll, considerably seeing as Harris is not doing too well in the Midwest. And I think that is one of the biggest problems for a candidate like Kamala Harris. She is a hardcore progressive. Her voting record shows that. She's only been in Congress for 2 years, but before that she was an attorney general. Some of her criticisms are that she doesn't understand housing policy, and also that because she was a prosecutor. So, Democrats, like, just thinking about a Democrat as a prosecutor and someone who prosecuted criminals and someone who failed to prosecute some people. For example, Big Banks is one of her criticisms because she may have failed to do so in her past. And so, that's one issue that's facing her, but she's also African American, part African American. I think she's also part Indian American. So I think that's a very interesting combo. So she certainly is a diverse candidate, but her policy positions are very progressive. And for a lot of these moderate swing states, I think she is just not a good candidate. Donald Trump will be able to make fun of Kamala Harris as out of touch, California liberal who doesn't really know anything. And the argument can seriously be made because the people of Pennsylvania are not really going to connect with someone like Kamala Harris unless she has a really good winning message. And we don't know what that message would be, but according to how she's polling right now and how a potential matchup would work, I don't think she actually will win. So let's go ahead and fill in the states that are still going to be lean Republican. Georgia is just not going to flip yet. North Carolina will not flip, and Arizona is still going to be lean Republican. But Nevada will be lean Democrat, and then Virginia would likely be lean Democrat as well. Now, looking at this map, where else could Donald Trump pick up states? Well, he likely will pick up Florida. In 2018, he did really well in Iowa, Ohio, and Florida. Republicans, despite the blue wave, managed to survive in the gubernatorial elections in these 3 states. There are also 3 states where Donald Trump did really well in 2016, so I guess that makes sense that he would win these states again. Okay, so now we have this 211 to 259. Minnesota will probably still go to the Democratic candidate, although it will be close. And so in this election, I believe Michigan would be won by Kamala Harris. But Donald Trump will win Wisconsin and he will win New Hampshire. and Pennsylvania, and 1 electoral vote in Maine. So let's go ahead and second. I think it's second district. I forgot which one, but it doesn't matter. And then Hawaii is obviously safe Democratic. So this is the final number right here: 244 to 294. 294 electoral votes for Donald Trump and 244 for Kamala Harris. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think of this election prediction. Do you think Kamala Harris has a chance of becoming the next nominee for the Democrats to take on Donald Trump? Well, we'll find out. See ya.